Hello everyone, 𝐲𝐬𝐬𝐞𝐬𝐬 here, your authentic self-embodiment coach and quantum healer. It's a new week, the last day of the month, and we're going towards the new month, which is the third month of the year. And this is why I'm asking you a simple question. Where are you disrespecting yourself? Where are you disrespecting your potential? Where are you disrespecting your dream? Respect. Truly. It is the core principle, which is the foundation of every relationship. And it starts with yourself. And as I'm asking you that, I want you to look into different areas of your life, be it your finances, your spirituality, your career, your calling, and all that, and ask yourself, is this really what I deserve? Because you know what you deserve, like deep down. Am I showing up as the person who is really ready to receive all the abundance that I know I deserve? Am I showing up as someone who deserves to be in the loving relationship where you are respected, where you are free to even grow? Because I believe in relationship, one of the most important thing in relationship is to really help each other grow to be the best version of ourselves. There was a time when I sat with myself, and as much as most of the time when we're having the heartache and all that, we look into relationship and go out there and all that, I sat with myself and I realized there is this heaviness that I have deep within my heart, you know? And I looked at love to say, what is it? What is it? Is it love? But then I went deep and really looked at the respect, which I felt respect is really like, it's a huge thing. I felt into it and I felt so emotional when I connected with respect. This is why I started making, when I say I started making love with respect, because I tried to find out how do I relate with this. Even when I looked at the relationships that I had, not only romantic ones, but at work, with my dream, even with finance, like looking at different areas of my life and asking, how do respect show up in different areas of my life? And where it really caught me is in the relationship that I have with involving me showing up as motherhood, where I have to show up at court, I have to fight to be a mother. That really hit it hit a nerve right there. I really felt it. Like, you know how it is. As a mom, you go through that 9 months pregnancy, you go through all that. So like the first 5 years is like I'm on it by myself, and then afterwards, then the challenges start. And I was just like, what the hell is this? But I didn't allow myself to go with what is out there. I brought it in, I zoomed in with myself and started really romancing this respect and see how do I really relate with this respect? Where do I stand with it? Am I showing up fully as myself, really sharing my essence, sharing my light? Or I am playing small? Where am I settling? Because if you do not respect yourself, if you do not respect your dreams, if you do not respect your powerhouse, all the magnificence that you are bound to threaten other people. Some people are going to be irritated by your greatness. You're going to settle somewhere because you want other people to be able to create space for you. And your energy, just who you are, does not fit in the small space that they have created. So if they do not have that confidence enough with themselves, they'll try to find ways to control you. They'll try to find ways to break you so that you can fit in that small space. And you know you are not meant to be that small. So it gets uncomfortable. Therefore, it comes to you to say, am I willing to force myself in here where I know I do not really fit, or I am ready to really expand and really be who I am meant to be? Because you know there is something that you are really created for. There is something that you are built for. You feel it within you. You feel it in your core. There is something that even when you're going through whatever challenges that you're going through, something within you is telling you that there is more. all that is coming through is trying to push you through to go through that comfort. At times we find ourselves in this comfort space or whatever we call it. I don't even know why we call it that, because it's uncomfortable, but somehow we are okay. We have this illusion of safety. So at times life happens so that you can get out of that. As I'm asking, what is your intention with respect? Because this is where I get to come. When I looked at respect, this is why I get to come with this: reclaim my authentic self. I was looking at that, I said, I'm willing to reclaim my authentic self. That was just the first R that I connected with, and embody a soulful, passionate life that empowers my creativity and transformation. Because when you talk about creativity, I'm taking you deep into your womb, where you get to connect with that pleasure, where you get to ask yourself a question as, what really brings me joy? Am I willing to find my joy instead of sitting in shame? And one of the quotes that I love from Ben Okri is, the most authentic thing about us is our capacity to create, to overcome, to endure, to transform, to love, and to be greater than suffering. Because we are not here to suffer. We are here to go through all that is showing up so that we can fully embody our authentic self and really live that soulful, passionate life that we know we deserve. That is more creative, that is more expansive, and attract the people that are supportive of our growth, not those who are uncomfortable of our growth because they're afraid that you might outgrow them and they're trying to put you in a container where you do not fit anymore. But it all starts with you, to say, how am I disrespecting myself? How am I disrespecting my dream? How am I disrespecting my potential? And for how long? Because you know that it's uncomfortable the longer you've been there. And I always say this: at times, as much as we have this illusion of potential, or illusion of safety and all that, what you don't know, or you might know, is that the longer you stay in a toxic environment, the more you lose your confidence, be it at work. Because I know there was a time when I would go after something like, but when I show up, I start being clouded by the doubts and all that. And I start playing small, kind of like, I'm just going to be in a corner where I'm not going to be seen, I'm not going to be heard, and it's okay because I'm safe down here. And eventually you don't get comfortable, you don't get to grow, you don't get to spread your wings, you don't get to really share your essence. And you are robbing yourself and people who are praying every day saying, God, please show me, because this is the prayer that I want to be answered. And you have that within you. Because I know some of you who are listening to this are coaches, are healers. You have those gifts and you are sitting on them. Some of you are running some businesses, but your beliefs, your doubts are getting on the way. You are about to give up, and it's like things are not working because your business and everything, your relationship, it's all a reflection of who you are. And sometimes you are meant to walk that so that you can really become, like, really have that identity that fits whatever that your calling is asking of you. You get to develop that muscle that you get to show up and be able to handle that business and be able to handle that calling. But if you give up right now and give up and say, life is so hard, I'm tired of suffering, someone is doing that something to me, you are giving your power to circumstances outside of you. You are giving your power to other people. And you've got a choice to say, I understand what you're saying, I can see what you're doing here, but what is more important to me? This is what you get to say to every single decision that you make. The question is, what is more important to me? In every moment you ask yourself, even if you make a decision and other people get to twist it and use it however to their advantage, but when you come back to the reason why, what was my intention? Why did I make this decision? If your outcome or your end goal was for peace, was for harmony, was for bliss, was for joy, was for love, so be it. Do not be derailed by how other people react, or how conniving other people are, or what other people's intention is. You understand? Because whatever that you do, if your intention is to love, to expand, to uplift, and somebody is looking to fit into somebody or pull someone down so that they can feel comfortable, then your intention is something else, their intention is something else. So there's bound to be some differences in there. So the message just for today, and what I'm asking you with your intention, is what do you stand for? Are you willing to stand with your dream? Are you willing to stand with your potential? Are you willing to stand with your magnificence? Or are you going to play small? Because you've got a choice. So as we are stepping into the third month of the year, the question is, where have you been? When you look at the past 6 months, the past 3 months, the past 6 weeks, how has it been for you? Do you see yourself getting somewhere, or you get to do something different for you to get different outcome? And I'm going to leave you with that. What is your intention with respect? That is reclaiming your authentic self, embodying a soulful, passionate life that empowers your creativity and transformation. What is your intention with that? And one other thing that I get to tell you is that the master classes for divine empowerment are still going for a week. I'll put the link below. Please, there is so many juicy topics out there that lots of experts are sharing with you, and it's for free. For you, it's free. So you get to just immerse yourself, expand, grow, and develop those muscles, and get to understand some of the challenges that people went through and how they overcome them, or how they use them to their advantages. Because really, if you use your challenges, you'll get a reward for that. But if you just decide to be with suffering and bond with suffering and feel like life is all about suffering, you're gonna miss out on those lessons. Whatever that you were meant to learn from that, you're gonna miss out on that. Because we are not here to just live a life of suffering. We have to live a life greater than suffering. So I would leave you with that. Share your intention for this week and tell me, what action are you going to take to fulfill those intentions, especially regarding respect to your dream, to your potential. Much love.